So, uh, in my previous class, I was explaining you the doubts asked by the students. Now, from this lesson, I am going to teach you coordinate geometry, chapter 3. Chapter 3 is coordinate geometry of class 9 NCERT. Okay, very smallest chapter. It will take hardly maximum 2 lessons, maybe today, tomorrow, or maybe today also. It will be completed, and important lesson for your future. 10th class also continuation is there, and even intermediate 11th 12th class also, these basics are very much needed. So you have to have a good foundation in coordinate geometry. So before I go to my lesson, I want you to subscribe my channel. I want you to subscribe my channel and share the channel with your friends. Okay. So let me start coordinate geometry. So coordinate geometry, coordinates, right? So I'll directly start. This is chapter 3 and coordinate geometry. It is one of the main branch of geometry. It is a geometry. Okay. So now I'll draw a plane. I'll draw a plane here. This is a plane. Okay. So you are able to see the rectangle here, plane. But this rectangle, if you see, there is a limit. But plane has no limits, infinitely large, very big. Okay, very big. This length is infinite and the breadth is infinite. Very huge plane. So planes are used to have only a surface like thing. You can draw a two-dimensional figures. Okay. Now this is the plane. This plane will become coordinate plane. How it become coordinate plane, I'll just give you. So now suppose there is a point P. Okay, we have to locate. Geometry means you need locations and everything. Okay, drawing everything. In this plane there is a point P. How do we give the location? How do we give the location? It is in the rectangle, top corner. Like that we cannot do it. It is not perfect. It is not specific also. You have to give properly the location of the P, where it is located. You cannot say, because plane is infinitely big, it is not in the corner, it is not on the right side. So you cannot say. So you need to locate this P. So for that we need a reference. Okay, where is Mumbai? Mumbai is to be located. It is in the northern part. It is towards Arabian Sea. So some reference will be there. Right? Where is Rajahmundry? Rajahmundry is near Bay of Bengal. So some reference will be there. Bay of Bengal is the reference. Arabian Sea is the reference. North is the reference. So here, it is not India. It is not America. How can we take a reference? So for that, you need a reference line, horizontal reference line. Horizontal reference line. So this horizontal reference line, we call it as, I am putting arrow marks, that means infinitely big, x-axis. This horizontal reference line is known as x-axis. So this horizontal reference line is making the whole plane into two halves. Okay, it divides. So though it is not extended, if it is extended, it will meet here and it will meet here, so that the whole plane gets divided into two parts. So this is first part. Now it is where? It is in the top part. P is there in the top part. Then how do we locate the next? Okay, more specifically, it is above x-axis. It is above horizontal axis. So there is one more line, vertical reference line. So this line, and so this is called y-axis. Even y-axis also divides the whole plane into two equal parts, and both x and y-axis divides that whole plane into 4 parts. Each part is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, Q means quadrant. So this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. 4 quadrants. All 4 quadrants equal in area, because x-axis, y-axis divide the whole plane into 4 equal parts. So this Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 are equal in area. This horizontal reference line are nothing but number lines. Okay, so x-axis number line starts from the point of intersection 0. 0 is here, and here positive numbers, and here negative number. Y-axis, positive numbers on the higher side, negative numbers on the lower side. So that means the origin of the numbers are 0. So here x is 0 and y is 0. X is 0 and y is 0. Both starts from here only. So 0 and 0, because 2 references are to be indicated. So first one is x reference, the number with reference to the x-axis. Second number is with reference to the y-axis. So this is, we call it as x coordinate, and this we call it as y coordinate. So there are 2 coordinates. That's why the whole plane become coordinate plane. Because plane with coordinates, x coordinate, y coordinate, 2 dimension. If it is a 3 dimension, z axis also will come. But now we are dealing only 2 dimensions, x axis and y axis. X axis is a horizontal line, y axis is a vertical reference line. The intersection of both things is known as origin. What is origin? Origin is the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis. What are the coordinates of origin? X coordinate is 0, y coordinate is also 0. So that means you can have numbers 1, 2, 3, okay, and 4, 5, and etc. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Okay, so that is why you should have a graph book. You have to buy a graph book, and you have to do all these things in the graph book, so that you will easily understand. Okay, you will easily understand. So here 1, 2, I am writing in rough, approximately I am writing, not accurately. Your graph books will give you accurate things. So now our target is to locate P. So it is above x-axis and right side of y-axis. So let us have distance. Okay, how much distance? So if you just draw a perpendicular, it will come like this, 3.5. Okay, and it will come like it. If you draw like this, you will get like this. So how much is this horizontal distance is always measured from the horizontal axis. So it is 3.5. Because it is coming in between 3 and 4, I will write 3.5. So vertical distance is always taken from the y-axis. It is equal to 2.5. That means from y-axis it is 3.5 units. From x-axis it is 2.5 units. Okay, so this is 3.5, I'll write here, and this is 2.5, I'll write here. So this 2.5 distance on y-axis, this 3.5 distance on x-axis. Please remember. So then how 3.5 and 2.5. So x coordinate will become 3.5 and y coordinate is becoming 2.5. You have to understand clearly. So first always x-axis value should come here, that is x coordinate. So x coordinate gives the horizontal distance, okay, 3.5. Y coordinate gives the vertical distance. So where is P now? It is 3.5 horizontally and 2.5 vertically. So 3.5 comma 2.5 is the location of P. Our GPS is completely based on this concept only. Okay, so that is why this entire plane become coordinate plane. Now all positive, both positive. In this x-axis is positive, y-axis is also positive. In this x-axis negative and y-axis is positive. In this x-axis is negative, y-axis is also negative. In this x-axis is positive and y-axis is negative. For example, if I say 2 minus 7 comes under which quadrant? So 2 is positive, 7 is negative. So plus minus. So plus minus, it lies in quadrant 4. These are the questions there in the exercise also. So where is minus A minus B? In which quadrant it lies? A, B unknowns variables. But both are having minus sign. So both minus will be there in the quadrant 3. So it is lying on the quadrant 3. Okay. So then 0, 5, where it lies? 0, 5. That means x coordinate is 0. X coordinate is 0 is here only. That means y distance is 0. Okay. So 0, 5. 5 is y coordinate. This is 5. This is 0 and 5. And what is this one? 0 minus 3. That means every point on the y-axis, x is 0. If x coordinate is 0, it lies on y-axis. Okay. For example, this one. This is 2. X-axis you have to write 0. And this is 5 and 0. And this is minus 3 and 0. If y coordinate is 0, it lies on x-axis. Okay. So with this, this is only the concepts are there in this. He has given plot the points and etc. 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 So please plot it. And only these concepts are there in this chapter. Okay. So I hope you have understood a very basic concepts. Conceptually, coordinate geometry is over, and you have to buy a graph book. In the graph book, you have to draw x-axis, y-axis, locate some point, etc. etc. So thank you very much. Again, I request all of you, please subscribe my channel, share these videos to your channel. I am teaching English to English. I am not using mother tongue in my explanation. So teaching English to English, learning from English to English is always an advantage to you, my dear children, because you have to understand English in English, you have to write, express the things also in English only. Okay. So don't try to understand the concepts in your mother tongue. Try to understand. In the beginning it will be difficult, but slowly you will understand concepts in English. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.